Ever had one of those days where nothing goes right? Well, that's try about I don't know 47 years of that. Okay, it is I, your host with the most. Let me get this right. See if I can get this right. All right, it's oh no, see no, that's better. It's your host with the most, Mac, aka Mr.Burger, lurking about in the darkness of the greater Metroplex area down in South Texas. That's Rob Zambrano. And of course, down the bottom with the adorable light up cat ears. That's, well, tell them who you are.
I'm Kira and I'm an alcoholic. I'm just kidding. I don't drink.
At the end of this broadcast, I might be. Rob, say something to the lovely people.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back.
All right. We took a week off. I tried to get prepared. I was prepared. As usual with me, about 50 technical problems occurred 30 minutes before the show kicked in. I just love StreamYards to death. I just love it. It's so great. What a fantastic program. Any hoodly doodly. You know what this is. This is Mr. Burger's Pop Quiz on Friday night. Blah, 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 blah. You're not here to hear me complain about my life and whine and bitch. You're here to answer questions. So let's get right into it before I Minecraft myself. Here we go. Boom. Let's start with a musical question to brighten my spirits. Here we go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete.
Rerun from a few weeks back. We had only maybe a couple people get this question, so I'm seeing if we can get some other people in to actually do a better job on this particular group. There's a definite kind of not necessarily hatred for alternative rock in our chat or in our particular sphere, but not that much love for it. So God knows I'd love it, but this band, you know, a lot of people think they're whiny. Anywho, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Even though thoughts are red like butterflies. Oh, we don't know, so it chases them away.
Still love that. Oh, it's not 80s, but God, I still love that band. Everything's great about Pearl Jam. Pearl Jam Even Flow, by the way. Great band, wonderful, except for when they start talking. they do make a person.
Well, you know, a lot of bands and band members are great until they start talking.
Yep, and Mr. Vetter is definitely one of those people. Where were you around this time, Rob? In your life, where were you?
What was this, early 90s, something like that?
Yeah, early 90s.
Probably in elementary school, somewhere around that time frame.
Yeah, I was not going to talk
stayed
about.
Up for Live. Welcome.
I'm not
Welcome
going to tell
back.
you where I was.
I can tell you exactly where I was.
Unborn.
Yes.
Still swimming around in with your dad, huh?
Oh, let's not go with that topic.
Let's move on before this gets weird. Let's see. Let me try something. I'm doing some weird switching here. So let's do this.
Thank you, Big Z. It's good to be back.
All right,
It's nice
here
to
we
take a
go.
break.
Yep.
Who entered the crowd before the fight in Rocky IV? Was it A, James Brown, B, Hulk Hogan, or C, Mr. T?
Fun.
Interesting story.
Any Rocky movies?
Oh, you haven't? Well,
that
that gives us an opportunity to play our new bumper, which is yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that happens so often. We had to create a video bumper about all the stuff that Kira hasn't seen. So let me go ahead with this this here question.
Can't believe you've never seen this one. This is a classic.
I have not seen
This
any
is
of the
this
Rocky
is
movies.
classic 80s Cold War
None.
propaganda.
None of the Rocky movies. The
Yep,
closest
classic-
thing
classic
I've
Cold
seen to
War.
a Rocky movie is the beginning of his montage.
This is like this is like montage heaven. Like
yeah, that's the only part I've
in
seen.
the middle of nowhere chopping wood while the Russians getting roided out. He's just yeah. Missing out.
It's true. It's true.
I can't explain it further than that. That's really the whole movie.
Yeah, most I've seen is the montage.
And the answer is A, James Brown.
James Brown is the answer to that particular question. I'm going to try, and there he is, Mr. James Brown.
Come on, good people. Yep.
The Godfather of Soul, whatever that means. But yeah,
God, that's so 80s.
That's Apollo Creed. How dare you?
I'm just saying that's so 80s.
It's very 80s. It's super duper 80s. So 80s, in fact, I have a quick clip. Hopefully this will work right. Here we go.
Oh God. Oh no.
He's living in America. Oh man.
Yeah, that's Mr. James Brown singing Living in America.
Come on, good people. Living in America. Oh man.
Hey, look, Tom's here. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Tom Connors is in the house trying to maintain his championship status. We're gonna go over the
I Am Sin has got a lead on you.
We're gonna go over the leaderboard a little bit later, but suffices to say Maroney beat Tom by one question last week. Tom came in second, but Tom is dropping bodies as we speak. So we're gonna go over that a little bit and the new prize that we're offering. So stick around for that. But before we get into that, let's get into this.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Hang on, say it again, Tira. Go ahead.
What does Chad mean? I must bring.
Oh, how dare you! That is the classic line when he's like, "Come on, boy, put up your hands, put up
I've
your hands."
already told you I haven't seen any of the Rocky movies.
They touch gloves, you go, "I'd break you." But the more I guess iconic line will probably be if he dies, he dies, because after he beats him to death.
Whoa. Hang on.
Here's another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that you
Let's back it up a second. Here it is. It's gonna
get
be-
you. All that she wants. Here's another baby. She's gone tomorrow, boy. All that she wants. Here's another baby. Yeah. All that she wants. Here's another baby.
All right, who got in there with that answer first? Of
I
course,
am
it's Ace of
Sin.
Base.
I am.
Yeah.
Sin.
Okay, Ace of
On a roll
Base,
tonight.
Ace of Base, all that she wants. I believe this band is from Europe. I'm not sure if it's Sweden or Switzerland, but Ace of Base ruled the 90s. They had at least 5 solid hits.
It's like a
but
50
Yeah,
this
I
was
saw
their
the
answer.
time
biggest.
was a big one too.
Yeah. You,
So, but
Yeah,
he
this
got
was
the
a-
band, but he missed the song, right?
yeah. But I'm Sin got the song.
So
Okay, well, we'll have to figure that one out. We'll turn it over to the game show authorities and let them work it out. All right, folks, here we go. Let's get on with another question from the 80s. Here we go. We bring it up on a big screen in just a second. There we are.
all right.
What film had Daryl Hannah's character wooed by a big-nosed fire chief? Was it A, Anne, B, Roseanne, or C, Roxanne?
Okay, you guys alternate by reading the questions. What's the answer to this? Was it A, Annie, B, Roseanne, C, Roxanne? This was a very big film. It starred Steve Martin and Daryl Hannah.
Fun fact, I have seen this one.
Oh my God! Oh, we don't have a bumper for that one.
No, I have seen this one.
All right, Rob, you read the next one.
All right.
It was a good movie. But pretty much anything with Steve Martin in it is a pretty good movie.
All right. So I guess I might have seen like a little bit of it, but not the whole thing.
So then again, Rob, everybody talk a little bit louder. Everybody talk a little bit louder.
I might have seen a little bit of it, but not the whole thing. Like it rings a bell when he has the big old nose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think I remember this one.
I saw it years ago. My parents were like, "You'll love this movie," and I did. I don't remember tons of it, but I do remember the gist.
Mhm.
But it was a good movie. And like
4
I said,
seconds.
pretty much anything with Steve Martin in is a pretty good movie. And the answer is it's Roxanne.
Roxanne got some examples coming up.
Roxanne, put on the red light.
This is, of course, what the character looked like.
Like they weren't exaggerating when they say big nose.
Huge nose.
Man, you can. It's like play a Flintstone record with that nose. Jeez.
Yeah, a big schnoz. I'm going to try and jump into the 90s for a second. Let's see. All right, let's jump into the 90s with this extremely obscure question. Robbie,
Birdhouse in Your Soul is a song from the 1990 album Flood by what possibly huge sounding alternative rock band?
this is a very, very alternative rock band. They also did a song called Istanbul.
Oh.
Deep cut from the 90s.
Yes.
Very obscure.
I know the song is Istanbul. Ah. I know that one.
Name the band, folks. Name the band.
They might be giants.
They might be giants.
Hey,
They
look,
might be
Minor
giants.
Zircon has joined us.
Minor
Hello,
Zircon
Minor
is here.
Zircon.
All our regulars are showing up. Let's drop in a quick example of this particular group.
People just liked it better that way. So back to Constantinople. No, you can't go back to Constantinople. Been a long time gone.
Oh, man.
Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks.
Is that Tiny Toons?
That is Tiny Toons.
Oh man, I used to love that cartoon.
That is Tiny Toons, and it was a big show. Isom got it. Who came in first on that one? Does anybody know?
It was just Sin.
Oh wow, she's coming up. She's coming up.
She's 3-0.
She's coming up. Who came in second on it? Came in second on it.
No one else came in.
Yeah, Tiny Toons was awesome. I used to have the Super Nintendo video game. Was it called Bust Loose? Oh, that was such a great game.
I talked about this not last Sunday, but the Sunday before last when Crow was on. I was not allowed to watch a lot of stuff like this, so I never saw it.
Yeah, going back to these air cartoons, they're so good, but at the same time, you're like, whoa, I didn't notice half the stuff that's going on right now.
Oh yeah, they had so many innuendos.
There was a lot, yeah, innuendos, hidden meetings, pop culture.
It's like I remember one joke that made it to the internet. I saw from the Animaniacs. Okay, look for prints. I found him. No fingerprints. And she's already yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I actually remember that joke. I actually do remember.
Yeah,
that
and
joke.
it just goes straight over the kids' heads, but parents are just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
Now there was like I think the one they went pretty far where it was like an anti-drug, anti-alcohol thing, but like they just were like super junkies or something in the episode.
Oh
it was Plucky and Buster, and they're like their lives were like completely
episode.
ruined, and I think they like ended up car crashing towards the end. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, and then going to heaven. It was really ridiculous.
Yeah, it was like over the top.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Moving on, sticking with the 90s, though. Here's another one from the 90s right now. Kira, you're up.
Bill Pullman played the role of President Thomas J. Whitmore, a former fighter pilot and Gulf War veteran who delivered a highly acclaimed fictional speech in what 1990s action movie?
This one should be very obvious.
All right, folks.
I can already hear the speech in my head.
We got Chad. Chad coming first.
There you go. Hey, fun little side note. While he was
Matt G, what's up? Go ahead, Rob.
About to give the speech, they had this whole the answer is Independence Day.
Fun fact, I've never seen Independence Day.
Oh no. Well, that can only mean. Wait a minute. Well, wait. We'll do that in a second. And hang on a second. In the fine tradition of our new bumper, this is yet another one. We should keep that on a continuous loop.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway, who came in first on that one?
It was Chad.
Okay. All right, keeping up. You guys kind of keep up with first, second, and third there, because we'll check the leaderboards a little bit later. All right, let's get into a bit of music here, a little bit of controversy coming up with the musical question. I'll point it out when it comes up.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Do you really want to hurt me? Do you really?
Blackface. There's a bunch of people over there in blackface proving once again that Boy George is a horrendous racist. More on that later.
You just kind of gave half of it away, Mac.
Yeah, well, half of it away, but to save a social point and to bring peace and justice to the world, I had to point it out.
They want to make me cry.
Wait, technically I didn't.
Yeah.
Boy George is a member of the group. Technically.
I mean,
So we need the group and the title of the song.
we got Chad in there.
All right, Chad in there. Okay.
Mine is Zircon, just appalled. It's okay, mine is Zircon. We're all appalled.
What's going on? What's going on with you?
Do you really want to make me cry?
So of course that's Boy George, Culture, a member of Culture Club, singing the song "Do You Really Want to Make Me Cry?" We're gonna do a little loose segment here. We're gonna go for let's see. We're gonna go for bonus points. Listen, folks. Bonus point question live and in real time. Answer. Give me one more song that Culture Club sang, made, created. One more song. Give me one more song. Who's first? Who's first in there with one more song to Culture Club for bonus points?
I'm watching. It probably isn't hard to make him cry. Just tell him his hat looks stupid.
You ever just like listen to certain songs and just the movie instantly pops in your head? Anytime I hear that one, it's
We got
the Wedding
Chad
Singer.
in with Karma Chameleon.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Rob. Go ahead.
Like that one was in The Wedding Singer. I don't know if you remember that one.
Oh God, yeah.
Fun fact.
Yeah,
Seen
the
it.
guy ended up like couldn't sing any other songs, so he just like kept singing that same one over and over.
We're gonna wear that bumper out. I tell you what, we'll go to 2 before we play the bumper. This is getting ridiculous. We'll go to 2. Everybody keep up. That's yet another movie Kira hasn't seen. So when she gets another one, which will inevitably come.
Wedding Singer is one of them. You didn't sing that one either?
I've never
No.
seen it.
How dare you?
I've not seen a lot of movies I
Where
need
Adam
to.
Sandler just rocking the mullet in that movie?
Yeah,
I've
he
seen
absolutely
pictures
was.
of him in the
His
mullet.
Jerry
though.
curled mullet? Like
I've seen
Mac
pictures
in
of
the
that.
day?
Seen pictures of that. Just never seen the movie.
Oh.
What again? I'm disturbed by the whiteface, blackface, whiteface thing going on in that particular video. I thought more of Boy George. I guess I was wrong. Moving on to another musical question. Here we go.
All right, what's the name of the artist or the title of the song?
That's early 80s, folks.
Yeah,
early 80s.
that one's
early
not ringing a bell
80s.
for me.
I played the cello in middle school. I didn't appreciate it then.
Tom or Marconi might have an easier time with that one. That's early. It's not necessarily a deep cut, but that's going
I hope
back.
you feel better, Mike. Mine is Zircon. Ooh, the Night Richard. I'm just
Hold
gonna
on,
call you
Minor Zircon.
Richard.
Hold on, Minor Zircon. What is the name? Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Night Richard coming in. Night Richard coming in. And can't remember the name. That's all right. Night Richard coming in with the actual and let's see what we got here. I remember seeing this in the early MTV. Me too. This was like 3rd year, 4th year MTV existence. This particular tune. Very old. That is, of course, Cutting Crew. I died in your arms tonight. Cutting Crew. I died in your arms tonight. Who got that one first? The
That was
full
Richard.
thing.
Richard.
It
Yep.
was the Night
Yep.
Richard.
Yep. Figured that.
I'm just gonna call him Richard or Knight. Which do you prefer? Richard or Knight?
All right, Richard coming in with the big answer. All right, here we go. Moving on to another question. Let me get into. Stay with it. All right, let's stay in the 90s for a second. Here we go.
Good to know, Zircon.
What 90s animated film was the first to be nominated for a Best Picture Oscar?
I think this is like one of the only questions that you've asked that I know the answer to. And have seen.
Thank Christ. Thank God.
Ooh, we got a multitude of different answers.
I think crypto is on the right track.
That's 90s?
By Disney's B team because the A team was working
One
on
second.
Pocahontas.
And the answer is
was-
Beauty and the Beast.
All right.
That would be Chad Crypto. for the
Chad
answer.
is just killing it tonight. It's also the first use of like 3D
Computer
rendering
animation.
for Disney.
Yeah.
That's right. It was that's exactly right. It was the first actual 3D rendering thing they did.
Yeah.
This was pre Toy Story, pre everything. So yeah, this was it's pretty groundbreaking.
Yeah.
I got to be honest with you, I've never seen this one. No
Well,
bumper.
Don't worry, Minor Zircon. I thought it was the Lion King as well. So
Yeah, like I
Ah.
said, the funny
thought
thing
it was
is
the Lion King.
with the Lion King, it was Disney's B animation team because the A animation team was working on Pocahontas because they thought that would be bigger. And Lion King has been the most successful Disney movie.
I guess of all
Pretty much
time.
almost of all
Well,
time.
No, Frozen.
Yeah,
No,
Frozen.
I think. Frozen. I think
But the Lion
beat it.
King held that
beat
title
it
for years.
for a long time, almost a decade. So yes, let's do a deep cut from the 90s. Talk about
It
one-hit
is.
wonders. Go ahead, Kira.
Oh, I was replying to Minor Zircon that it is a good movie. Fantastic music. This was like the absolute golden age of Disney animation
It really was.
and movies and musical numbers in there.
It was. Even I'm aware of the musical numbers, even though I haven't seen the film.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Let's do a deep cut one-hit wonder from the 90s. Here we go.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Obscure band.
So 90s clothes though. So
Very obscure band. Extremely obscure.
This one's not ringing a bell for me.
Tell you what, I'm gonna let this one
Ooh.
play for a minute.
Ooh,
And
we
then
got
see if you guys can
Tom
get it.
coming in.
Oh my God.
Tom is coming in.
I'll be damned. Bless your beautiful bald head, Tom. New Radicals. You get what you give. Holy shit. I actually thought I had you guys stumped. God damn it.
Not
All right.
Tom.
So that brings
Good
me
luck ever stumping Tom.
especially with a music question. That's I might as well
Radio school.
explain what's up. We are giving away, and I promise next week I'll have pictures of it, a classic wrestling custom belt, a huge wrestling belt. You know, the kind that you guys know what I'm talking about. Jewel encrusted.
Kira might
We're
not.
giving away 2 of them.
Very funny. I know what you're talking about. I've just never
2
seen it.
wrestling belts for the overall winners. of this particular quiz. Okay, we're giving out 3 Flavor Flav gold medallions, big ones like that big, on a fake gold chains. Okay, and we're giving out 3 kind of trophies that go along with it. So we're giving out 2 wrestling belts, 3 huge gold medallions, and 3 trophies. Okay, they're going to be in different categories. We're going to have one that is the trophies are going to be for sci-fi and sci-fi, science fiction, horror. We're going to give one for music, running up for the trophies. We're going to give some for general trivia. We're going to give one for sports. We're going to do one for music and specific categories of music, rock and roll, pop, R&B, all of it. We're going to do all of that stuff. But the big belts are going to be for general.
Thank you, Minor Zircon.
Thank you.
Mac
Minor
actually gave them to me
Zircon.
years ago, and I just found them tonight. And they can do
Oh,
like
Good.
I have
Oh,
Russian.
the little
I
cat
would slow
ears.
down, and I can turn on. But thank you.
Minor Zircon gave us some money, so we got to do this.
Thank you.
All right, thank you, Minor Zircon.
Thank you.
we got to get the bumpers in. Thank you, Minor Zircon. But yeah, we're gonna give away 2 championship wrestling belts, 2 of them. Okay, for sure. There's gonna be one for just general knowledge and one for entertainment and entertainment, and that covers movies, music, so forth and so on. And I'll tell you what the bookie thinks. The predictions thus far. Now, when is this going to happen? We're going to start the kind of playoffs, the preliminary playoffs, I guess. December, I think December 19th. Okay, and the final championship rounds will take place in February. Okay, February 2020. All right, that's what we're going to have. So there's plenty of opportunities. There's almost 6 opportunities to win something, maybe 7 opportunities to win something. You know what kind of belt I'm talking about. It's going to be great. It's going to be huge, and we want you guys to win. So, yeah, that's it. That's what we're going to be doing. New prizes. We're going to give away who will be king of trivia. More on this later. But now we're going to jump back into the 80s.
You do
with a
indeed have
question.
time, Chad. You do have time.
Yeah, plenty of time to catch up. We're starting the leaderboards fresh on Sunday. Let's go with another question from the 80s. Here we are.
Which 1980s television show featured a group of teenage friends in a California high school addressing various social issues? A. Friday Night Lights. B. BH 90210. Or C. Saved by the Bell.
That's Beverly Hills 90210.
Got Tom and Minor Zircon's in. Chad's in. And Richard's got a good guess.
As I've said before, this particular show is rather infamous. A character named Mr. Belding was known to frequent Hollywood parties and do some of the most lewd and disgusting things to the opposite sex. He had a colossal reputation for it. Another member of this cast went on to do several pornos, and I might throw that in as a bonus question.
that individual you're speaking to actually went to elementary school down the street from where I grew up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Hopefully he had no proclivities back then. But yes, he was featured in several pornos thereafter.
Bless you. Save was in the beach.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah,
The answer is
Dustin
Saved
Diamond
by
was
the
that.
Bell.
Dustin
Sa-
Diamond was his name.
Oh,
Yes,
Chad
Dustin
knew
Diamond
that.
was his name.
Yep, Saved by the
Tom
Bell.
says Beverly Hills 90210 wasn't until the 90s. 1990, I think.
Yeah, his character name was Screech, I believe.
At the 35-minute mark, I will now introduce our first hard swear word. I fucking hated this show. I watched this show maybe twice. I hate this show. I hate
I never
it.
saw any of it.
Oh God, that's two. Go ahead, Rob.
I was very young when it was coming out. I think it was like when I got home from like school or something, it was playing in the background, but I don't think I ever really like watched it. I remember some of the characters. Zach was the little blonde kid with the frosted tips and feathered hair.
Christ.
Screech was the curly head, which was played by Dustin Diamond.
I just knew Mario Lopez was on there.
All right.
Yeah, he was.
Kira,
on
I'm
that
sorry.
one,
You said what again? You said you.
Fun fact: I've never seen it.
What that means? All right, we're moving the number to 3. She has to have 3 things she's never seen because, frankly, the show would just be that.
Yeah, I wasn't born until the mid '90s, Tom. So I was and of course, you can't just let a toddler watch Saved by the Bell. So I wasn't around.
Yeah, because it was so racy, that show.
Well, to be fair to Kira, I think if she were to go back and watch a lot of these shows, it'd just be like, well, what's so great about this?
Yeah. I don't
it's
know.
more of a
I
nostalgia
hated
thing for
that
us.
Old shows, but
well, some are okay, but this one's like just very, 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 very.
it was
like,
a normal
late 80s, early
90s sitcom.
Yeah,
it was shit.
Flannel,
it was
baggy jeans.
mind-numbing garbage. Here we go. We're staying with the 80s for a minute. Here we go.
All right. What is the name of the van that Scooby-Doo and his friends drive? Is it A, the Wayback Machine, B, the Scream Machine, or C, the Mystery Machine?
Put your answers in the chat.
This one should be a freebie.
Oh, hush, Tom. Technicalities don't count.
What do you say?
Yeah,
It's
this one,
technically 70s. I mean,
He's actually right. He's actually right.
It was still on in the 80s, though. So
Yeah, and they did new shows in the 90s, all the way through the 90s. But he's
it has been
technically right.
going on for
It's still going.
ages. It is still going.
It's still going, but they completely revamped the show. And got rid of.
Actually, he's right. It was 69 that they actually started.
And the answer is the Mystery Machine.
Yeah, it was the Mystery Machine.
Who got in first with that one?
Technically, it was Chad. Because Tom was just complaining that it was just too easy. Because you didn't answer it then. You were just, it was too easy. And it was technically the 70s.
Listen, that was a dope ass van. I mean, it really was. It was dope ass van.
When I was a kid, my mom was driving my sister and I home. I can't remember where we were coming from, but we saw a van that was done up like the Mystery Machine, and we made my mom follow it. Fair enough, Tom. We made my mom follow the van.
Let's get it. Well, that's a road that we don't want to go down. Let's jump into some music, shall we? This is the big. This particular tune was one of the. This particular tune was one of the ones that started the emo "I'm So Depressed" alternative rock era.
But like those really
Here we go. Go ahead, Kira.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song? And I was telling Tom that like those really, really big sandwiches that sound like that.
Cool. Hang on. Let me back it up a bit. Hang on. Here we go.
Sorry. All right, we got
Name an
Tom.
Name an artist.
Ooh, Richard coming in.
I tell you what, I'm gonna say it right now. Tom's gonna be hard to beat on the entertainment and music category, but where other people can pick up the belt is either general knowledge or the specialized categories of sci-fi, horror. Even though I'd like to get Tom and Anna going head to head on Star Wars and Star Trek. That's a big quiz we got coming up. 2 hours of nothing but Star Wars and Star Trek. I'd like to get Tom, Anna, and Cecil together and just find out once and for all who's the big baller when it comes to Star Wars, Star Trek knowledge. So there you go.
We had Tom come in with the name, but we had Richard come in with
the song. Did we get the song?
No, the Night Richard had both.
Oh, okay, all right. Night Richard had both.
Closing time. Open all the doors.
Jesus, how depressing.
I did not know there was a great rock battle of Mexico. Is there footage of this? I need to see footage of this. Is there any footage of it? Because I would love to see emos and metalheads beating the crap out of each other. Which is weird because I hear metalheads are like the best people to go to a concert with. Or go to a metal concert at.
Oh wow, what a weird coincidence. You guys see Night Richard was playing the song a few minutes before the quiz started. Okay, that's weird.
Lost. They probably did.
I'll bet they did.
Those emos are squirrely, man. We gotta watch out for that.
Put the link in, man. I'd like to see it. I'll send it to me. Put it in the comments below. Yeah. They were a truly depressing group of young men. I actually like that song when other people sing it. I love the people covering Closing Time. I can't stand it when Semisonic sings that song. I do not like that song. When they sing it, it's awful. All right, let's get into a bit more of the 80s with this big hit movie, shall we?
What was the top grossing film of 1987? Was it A, 3 Men and a Baby, B, Fatal Attraction, or C, Good Morning Vietnam? Dude, it was bloody. The cops couldn't. I bet.
Now, were they bleeding before or after the fight?
Yes.
Say that again, you guys. Say that again, Rob.
Were they bleeding before or after the fight?
Yes. Now we got Minor Zircon in.
Sir Angus Fungus. Glad to see you. We got metal questions coming up on Sunday, Angus Fungus. Metal questions coming up on Sunday. We got, matter of fact, we got a whole block of metal questions coming up on Sunday. Matter of fact, we've got we're gonna do at least 4 to 8 real rock questions every week. But definitely, Crow has got a whole segment devoted to nothing but metal.
The answer is 3 Men and a Baby. A fun fact, I've never seen any of those movies.
That's one.
That's like 3. I've never seen 3 Men and a Baby. I've never seen Fatal Attraction. And I've never seen Good Morning Vietnam.
Actually, I can't fault you. I've never seen this. Never seen it. My parents went to go see it. I declined to go.
Is that Selleck?
That is Tom Selleck, Steve Guttenberg,
I'm sorry, my
Ted Danson. And Ted Danson.
I am disappointing you.
But yeah, that is 3 Men and a Baby. Huge hit for the time. Huge hit for the time. All right, let's maybe do a bit of music to cleanse the old palate.
I'm sorry, my ears are gone.
Here we go. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got in the way of music? This one-hit wonder had a very creative music video. They won an MTV music video for this particular video, and you'll see why in just a second. And also, there's going to be a bonus question, bonus points on this. So here we go. Pay attention. Here we go. Right now.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
What again, Kira?
The name of the artist and the title of the song.
Very creative video. Extremely creative.
Ooh.
One of my favorite bands, to be honest.
Sir Angus Fungus coming in.
There you go, buddy.
I think Night Richard beat it though. I think Night Richard got it.
The Night Richard did get it.
Night Richard is definitely making the leaderboard.
Kenosha, Wisconsin's own Weezer.
Yeah,
Great
Weezer's been
song.
around. So long.
Also, I think it's their best album too. That whole album was awesome.
I got a bonus points to give out. Name the television show that they were on. A famous television show used to be on ABC with Richie Cunningham, the Fonz. Name that show. Who got it first? Who got it first? Watching the chat.
Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Name the
Ooh,
television
Sir
show
Angus
that
Fungus. Sir Angus Fungus came in first.
Happy Days. There you go.
Happy Days, Happy Days.
Monday,
All right, so
Monday,
Angus
Happy
Fungus.
Days. Well, what was the name of the album from that was on though?
I don't know.
I think it's
I
the
was
Blue
never a
album,
big
isn't
fan
it?
of Weezer's. I like that song, and that's pretty much it.
I'm pretty
I
sure it was the
love
Blue
that
album,
song.
and that is their best album in my opinion.
I actually love that
song.
song, but I don't know. I do not know. All right, let's go on, shall we? Give me a minute. All right, tell you what, we're gonna take a run a break here, and then we'll be right
Happy
back
Days
on the other
was
side with more
either
questions.
60s or 70s, wasn't it?
I don't
What
think it
now?
was 60s.
Was Happy Days 60s or 70s?
70s.
Yeah,
70s.
it was 70s.
Top hit show in the 70s. Huge numbers. At one point, Happy Days was doing like 40 million people were watching it.
And then
Did
they
you
jumped the
know
shark.
the Fonz was only
Yes,
supposed
they
to be
did
a one-off
jump the shark.
character?
Say that again, Kira?
The Fonz was only supposed to be a one-off character, but people liked him
Yep,
so
but
much
he was
they
so
kept him
popular.
consistent.
Arthur
Yep.
Fonzarelli.
And he did actually jump the shark. More about that in a minute. Here we go. Hey, did you get a right answer on Mr. Burger's pop quiz? What you need to do is DM me at NerdNationInfo on Twitter or email me at MrBurger317@nerdnationmedia.com. Put your answer in and follow it up with contact information. We'll put you in a contest, and we're going to give away free stuff every week. Every week. U.S. residents only. One winner per household for every 60 days. All right. So email us, drop that information to us. We'll keep you going. We're going to keep up totally with who's winning the belt. The belts, the Flavor Flav style medallions, and or the trophies. We will audit the chat. We will audit the chat every single week. Make notes of who won, who answered what, and we will get back to you guys every week on the leaderboards with the standings of everybody. Starting, the leaderboards will come back tomorrow night or Sunday morning, technically, but the full leaderboards, the reset start over from scratch. Number one leaderboards will start next Friday. Okay. By the way, we have a new show on Wednesday. We'll tell you more about that in a minute. But first, let's get into another piece of music, shall we? Here we go with this particular question right here.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Baby, don't hurt me no more. Baby, don't hurt me.
Got a bonus question coming up
Yeah,
after this.
Going back to watching
Tom.
movies that
Tom.
automatically remind you. This one was also a movie that
He even gave it the
can't listen
record.
to without thinking of it.
Go ahead, Rob. Then Kira. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry.
Minor Zircon.
Zona Zircon said,
Did you watch that movie, Kira?
I have never seen.
Oh my
that's
god!
2. We got one more to go, gang.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me no more. What is love?
Of course, that's Haddaway. What is love? Who got in there first?
Tom.
All
Tom
right.
came in.
And it's the 7. He's right. It is the 7-inch mix. He's absolutely right. That's the title. That's part of the video clip that I got it out of. Like I said, Tom.
It's a good song, Richard. It's a good song.
Night Richard, try and show up on Sunday, my friend. Let's have a shootout between you, Minor Zircon, Night Richard, Isom, and the rest of the gang. Maroney usually shows up on Sunday. Let's see who can battle it out. Okay. Hi, Tom. Hi from Angus Fungus. There we go. All right, folks, let's keep going here with one more from.
Fantastic, Richard. Fantastic.
Let's go with one from the 90s, I think.
Little 14-year-old Tommy spinning.
All right, here we go.
In 1998, what popular website was created?
3 Men and a Baby?
It's
I think
huge.
that's right, Tom.
It's the most used website on earth.
All right, Sir Angus Fungus came in. And it didn't catch on for a while.
It actually didn't. It was less used when it first came out.
It was in the early 2000s when it finally started to pick up.
This one's the first one used to look up the second one.
True.
Now you got to remember, in the
answer
90s,
is
Facebook was still just for college students.
Yeah, during this particular time. It is, of
Yeah,
course,
so-
Google.
Yeah.
All right, folks, here we go. Let's stay in the 90s, shall we? Just for a little while longer. Let's go with another one from the 90s. Let's see. How about a sports ball question just to break it up?
Sports
Here we
ball,
go.
that's my favorite. Which country's 1996 Olympic women's teams won gold in basketball, soccer, and softball? You're good with music, Tom, but are you good with sports? The lesbian. I like that answer.
I'd stay with that answer, Night Richard. I notice everybody gets quiet on the sports ball question.
Sports balls. It's Team USA. We won in basketball, soccer, and softball in 1996.
Who got it first? I think Knight Richard got it first, and then Sir Angus Fungus came in. All right.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I'm in such a mood. Let's try
I have no
another
idea.
sports ball question.
All right.
Let's try another one. Hang on 1 second. Not this question, because we've already had that.
You were
Let's try
indeed right,
another
Minor Zircon.
Another sports ball question.
It's okay. We don't have much
all right.
faith in our country.
Michael Jordan led the Chicago Bulls to how many championships?
How many championships did Michael Jordan win?
All right, Tom's guessing 3. My Zircon's 4. Sir Angus Fungus is taking it up to 5.
I'm about to say, are we doing prices right?
Yes, we are.
You go over. You go 5.7.
No, I'm gonna go with 5.8.
Just as an FU to everybody.
It was 6. None of you guys
6.
actually got up to the right one. But you never went
6.
over, so you still win.
Right?
Hey now. The sports ball questions always throws this group off. But we're gonna see if we can't rectify that a little bit sooner. Let's go with another one from. Let's see. Hang on a second. I'm gonna pull up. Let me try and find one that is totally off the wall and obscure as far as music is concerned. I want to put the chat to the test. Let's see.
Should we make Tom be quiet for this one? Because I mean, he seems to know even the obscure ones.
Yeah, the off the wall shit. I think the only one that he missed or whatever last week was Boney M. I think. I don't think he chimed in on Boney M.
Yeah.
But again, you almost had to be European to get that one. All right, everybody, give me a sec.
Actually, I think he did get that one.
Oh, did he get Boney M?
I think he did.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. I think he did.
All right.
But he's just, I don't know everything.
All right. I'll tell you what, I'll find a more obscure one, but we'll try this one for now. Let's try it.
You lie, Tom. You know everything.
All right, here we go.
All right, what is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
We're going to switch it up. And because the name and title are kind of in the clip, I'm going to ask a question at the end of this, and that's the actual question. So,
you know what counts.
I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Remember, the question at the end is the actual question. It's obvious who they are, but I'm going to ask a question about this particular band. So hold on until the end. Hold your answers until the end, please.
I don't care how dumb that song is. I still love it.
Oh God, yeah. It's one of those ridiculous songs that get stuck in your head for
But
literally
it's perfect.
ever.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
All right. Hold on. The question is, Rednex, Cotton Eye Joe is actually a European band, but they got their inspiration from a television show that was aired during the 60s about a group of country folks moving to a certain place in California known as,
I know what you're talking about.
well, let's say the Hills. Who is this group basing its look, its sound, its attitude on? Again, Granny, Jethro were characters
There you
in
go.
this particular show.
Tom came in.
Beverly Hillbillies.
The Beverly Hillbillies. Rednex
Yes.
based their entire act on the Beverly Hillbillies television show. The entire show was like one of their favorite awesome things. Watch the documentaries on Rednex. It's awesome. They're actually a very cool group of people. A very, very cool group of people, and frankly,
I mean, you have to be to
awesome.
come up with that song.
Yeah, you absolutely would be. They're awesome group. All right, here we go with another one from the 90s. Okay, hang on. Come on. Drop, you stupid. My system has froze. Hang on. Come on. Folks, the system is froze up.
Difficulties. We need
All
a
right.
technical difficulties bumper.
We do. You know what? We actually do. I will make something like that for every time this stuff happens. All right, hang on. Let
It's
me
just going to
switch
be
to
up
it.
constantly.
Hey, that's
Oh,
my
I
joke.
already know.
I'm not blaming it on you. I'm blaming it on the system.
What movie is this movie clip from?
This one's-
Answers in the chat. What movie is this movie clip from? Answers in the chat, please. Answers in the chat. Any takers? What movie
No,
is this?
not yet. I'm not seeing it yet.
We got a few.
Not seen it
We
yet.
got a few.
There we go. Oh, there you go.
There it is. Who did anybody beat Tom? I think Tom was the first one in it.
Yeah, it was Showgirls. We got striptease before that, but yeah, Showgirls.
It's
Yeah.
Showgirls. It's Showgirls. That is the answer to that particular question. It's Showgirls. And as a hold on, here we go. I'm gonna give away some. Hang on. Name the actress. Who is this young woman? Who is she?
That one was stated beforehand, right?
Yeah. I think the night Richard stated that.
Yeah.
Did he get the name of this woman?
Jesse Spano.
Nope.
Nope.
There's
She
the
was
Night
also
Richard.
on Saved by the Bell.
Yes, she was. There you
The
go.
Night Richard
Elizabeth
came in,
Berkley.
though.
Oh, who had it? Who was first with it?
Night
Who
Richard.
got it first?
The night Richard.
Night Richard. Elizabeth
Fun
Berkley.
fact.
It was pretty
Oh my
rough
God.
for the Paul Verhoeven's movie.
I've never
my
seen this
God.
movie.
Not a lot of
that's
people. I mean, it's weird. Like there's a lot of erotica stuff, but it's just I don't know.
A
I
lot
mean,
of
it's
people
the
saw this
80s.
movie on VHS and on disc.
And
It,
rewinded.
it was a complete box office bomb. It
Yeah,
made nothing at the movie theaters. It was terrible, and it destroyed this chick's career.
yeah.
It literally did.
Mm.
She didn't do. She did almost nothing after this,
Yeah, there was
and
this.
hasn't done anything since.
Yeah,
Although she's a good actress. She's in my opinion, she's quite good. It's just that people turned on this chick like you wouldn't believe.
it was
because of this movie.
NC-17, so they kind of pigeonholed themselves
Yeah.
even harder than normal. I think it was one of the first NC-17s that actually released it like commercially.
Yep. And it was a disaster financially. Disaster. And it was a disaster for her career, which I don't think is fair. She's a decent actress. She really is. She's quite good.
That's just the thing. Even nowadays, you make a really bad, movie and it just bombs. You start losing jobs left and right.
And the weird thing is, like I said, it did make money on VHS. It was a huge success on VHS.
A lot of people
and
wanted
DVD.
to see her naked, and you get to see Gina Gershon naked and quite a few people naked. She was doing like this weird lap dance in a pool where she kept like almost drowning herself.
It was really, yeah, that's actually behind the scenes. She almost did, actually.
Yeah.
She almost did. But because that's number 3 for Kira, here we go. unbelievable.
I've not
Did
seen a
it-
lot of
did I-
things, you
did
guys.
I ever think that
I-
we would
You
play
use that
that
so much?
bumper 3 times in
No,
one show?
I'm to be fair, I wouldn't expect her to see this one, to be honest.
No.
I can ask a lot of my friends and they probably wouldn't have seen this one.
Yeah, let's-
You're quite correct, the Night Richard. I was not alive for most of this stuff.
Again, it's sort of ridiculous and also a bit silly.
I mean,
all right, here we
a
go.
lot of the stuff we've talked about have been like quintessential movies,
Mm.
that
Yeah.
people need to have seen, and I've not seen them. This isn't one of them, but we were talking about Rocky movies earlier. Hadn't seen that. Hadn't seen The Wedding Singer. Things that
The
people should
fact
have
you haven't
seen.
seen Rocky makes me shake
Yeah, that one.
my
That one's.
head
Yeah, that
in
one's.
disappointment.
No, yeah, that one. No,
Yeah,
I don't forgive you for that one, but this one could be forgiven, I guess, because
sorry.
you
I'm
know,
sorry.
and all-
It's
and all-
obscure.
Yeah, yeah. You
I
got,
apologize.
you got to be directed in this direction. Rocky, you should just go because
It's an American
Yeah.
iconic film. For
I've
God's
seen the
sake.
training montage. I've seen that one from like, was it 2 or 3? The one where he finally runs up the steps of the.
oh my
That's
God.
actually one.
That's one
can't remember.
and 1 and 2, right?
Yeah, 1 and 2. He does it.
Uh,
And then I
Does
think
it
part
twice.
2 they're running with him. The first one he's running by himself.
yeah. So yeah.
All right. To erase that horribleness that Kira has brought up yet
I'm
again
sorry.
from our minds, let's go into
Haven't
some
seen those
lovely
either,
Yeah,
Chad. I
totally
have
called
not
Austin.
seen those either.
Let's go into a lovely musical question, shall we? Take that awfulness away from all of us here on the show. Here we go, right now.
What is the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Should be
That
fairly easy.
It was rock and roll. All you people that weren't born in the 80s, that was fun, wonderful music.
We had the Night Richard come in, but we had Tom fill in the requirements.
That is, of course, Tommy
Wow.
Tutone, 8675309. 8675309.
Hold on.
Who
hold
came
on.
in first?
Tom
Who
only-
came in first?
Technically,
Chad.
no one actually got the full thing because we have the Night Richard who came in first with the artist,
No, it's
but
Chad.
Chad Crypto with the
Yeah.
title of the song.
No, he had both. So he had them right back to back. So he's got
Yeah,
Tommy Tutone right below it. He has 8675309.
yeah. It's okay, Chad.
Tom came in with the lyrics, but in fact, not the answer.
So I think this is like the first time Tom has been beaten.
Well, with the music
For-
question, I
for-
think so.
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, for a
I
music
think this is the
question.
first one.
but yeah, Chad.
All right.
Chad, you beat out
Yeah,
Tom.
Chad's the one that got it.
Chad, you're
let's
such a Chad.
let's keep it going here
Oh,
with
Oh,
Tom
we got
coming with
technicality here.
technicalities.
that's Tom. What is he saying here?
It's called Jenny 8675309.
In parentheses.
Huh. I'm gonna verify. I'm gonna check
You
with
know
the
what?
Game
Google
Show
it.
Commission.
Google it.
I'm gonna check with the Game Show Commission, and the judges will let us know within moments. I'll get back to you on that. Let's see the International Game Show Commission, because this is very important stuff. Let's
I'm on the edge of my
get
seat here.
on with it with one here that might be a bit of a head scratcher. Let's see. All right, here we go with a crush of mine. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on, folks. Hold on. hold on. Let's run a quick promo before we get into this. Now we'll be right back with a couple more questions and then we'll wrap it up. But I got to run a quick promo and bring a very special question in. So I tell you what, why don't you watch this, our new promo for all the shows we're doing. Watch this.
Are you ready to take a wild ride back to the totally tubular 1980s? Mr. Burger Pop Quiz on Friday night at midnight. Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. We'll be testing your 80s knowledge with mind-boggling trivia questions, free prizes, and awesome fun every week. Be a part of YouTube's best trivia game show. This Halloween, join us for the Horror Movie Mega Trivia Challenge. This November, join us for the Star Wars Star Trek Mega Trivia Challenge. Do you miss the days of neon leg warmers, cassette tapes, and Rubik's Cubes? Well, look no further because we've got the perfect show for you. Mr. Burger in the morning, Sunday morning right after Flashcast. Remember, the fun starts when you hit that subscribe button. See you on YouTube.
All right, I'm going to try and bring in a quick music question.
Also, this just in from the International Game Show Commission. It is called 867-5309/Jenny, so it can be either or both.
I tell you what, we're going to give that one to Tom on a technicality. I know that for sure. I just got women. They are confirming that. I just got it in my ear. They are confirming that. Yeah, absolutely. That has been confirmed. Ladies and gentlemen, that has been confirmed. Let's go with a musical question that is going to be rather disturbing. I apologize, but we'll go with a musical question. Here we go.
What's the name of the artist and the title of the song?
Now, everyone brace yourself. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't.
What did you do? What did you do, Mac?
I didn't want to do this. I didn't want to bring this one up, but unfortunately I have to. So everyone, again, brace yourselves. Here we go.
Oh, my favorite.
Jesus Christ. Talk about awful. I literally, my stomach.
Man, what are you talking about? There you go.
My stomach is just doing flips. Oh, God.
Flips with anticipation of just, awesomeness.
Oh, God. And Rob has apparently gone nuts. Apparently, Rob has lost his mind or something.
It's a weird nostalgic feeling.
I hate myself as well. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry, Sir Angus Fungus.
It's so bad it's good. Just open your ears and let it flow through you. I thought they were chicks too. Not gonna lie. Look at them. They're like chicks.
Jesus Christ. Ugh. Kira, are you frozen or are you just appalled?
I'm not gonna lie, I thought they were chicks the whole time.
I think Kira's frozen. I think Kira's
frozen with she finally found a medium that she enjoys as far as music goes.
No.
Hanson is just the worst ever.
I never listened to them. I knew they were like popular, brother group, boy band, but never listened to them. And yes, I didn't know it was Hanson, and I did think it was a girl.
Everybody thought they were girls.
And until they started growing like facial hair later on. But no, I mean I thought they were chicks. They sound like chicks too.
Let's get off this subject before the channel gets banned.
It's getting a little weird.
Let's get to cleanse our ears of that to cleanse our ears of that nonsense. We'll end up tonight with a decent song from a decent group of decent people. Decently. Here we go.
What is
Go
the
ahead, Kira.
name of the artist and the title of the song?
Personal favorites. God, I love that song. I love that whole group. Everything about them. Love them. Who's coming in first? Any takers?
Serengus Fungus.
Serengus Fungus with the group. What's the song, Serengus Fungus?
We got Minor Zircon in.
Minor Zircon. He's so sneaky. Minor Zircon fools around, but he knows shit. You know what I mean? He plays around, but he actually knows quite a bit.
Now,
Who can it be now? Who can it be now?
God, I love that song. That is, of course, Men at Work. Men at Work. Damn it. Who can it be now? Men at Work. So who got it? I think Sir Angus Fungus got the song.
Yeah. Well, he got the group.
But he got the group, but he didn't get the song until afterwards. But Angus Fungus, Minor Zircon got that one, I think. On it. Yeah, because he got them both. Minor Zircon. Well done, Minor Zircon. Well done, Sir Angus Fungus. Sir Angus Fungus, be here on Sunday and crush these fools in metal trivia. All right.
Yeah, Crow's coming in with
good.
the hard stuff.
Yep.
But he's Scottish,
Crow,
so he knows stuff.
Yep. He's actually in Prague right now doing pyrotechnic work for a metal band called Powerwolf. That's where he's at right now. Literally right now. I'll share the video from the group. All right, folks. Another good one here. We're gonna do an audit, but I'm looking at Night Richard, Tom, Chad Crypto, Minor Zircon probably bringing up
as well.
4th and 5th place, but yeah, I'm looking at maybe Tom, Night Richard, Chad Crypto,
Sin. Don't forget Sin.
Ison.
yeah, Imson was doing pretty good early on.
Yeah.
Early on,
she came in
least,
early.
At least 2 or 3.
Yep.
Yeah, she got at least 3. I do remember that.
So we're going to have a relatively complicated leaderboard. And remember, let me go to the, remember, folks, we're giving away a huge championship belt. To you guys. I'll probably get at least some kind of picture of it. Maybe tomorrow, whatever, but definitely next week.
You tried. That's what counts, Richard.
And a Flavor Flav style medallion and a couple, about 3 trophies and different categories. We'll have a basically quiz bowl in December and the championship in February, folks. Stick around for that. We're keeping track of your records, keeping track of who won what. And we're going to award these, have a great ceremony. Again, there's about 5 guys that are going to give Tom all the hell he can stand. So let's see what we can do. But right now, Tom Connors and Maroney and a couple other people are just stepping over bodies. They're crushing people. So bring up your A game. Maroney comes in on Sunday and he cleans up. He beat Tom by 1 question last week. So let's keep it up. Step up your game. Step up your game, people. All right.
Also, thank you, Minor Zircon. Glad we could scratch that itch for you. Hopefully we can continue that.
All right. Here we go, folks. Let's do the promo and then we'll come back and say adieu. This is the promo.
Are you ready to take a wild ride back to the totally tubular 1980s? Mr. Burger Pop Quiz on Friday night at midnight. Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind On Wednesday night at 9 o'clock, we'll be testing your 80s knowledge with mind-boggling trivia questions, free prizes, and awesome fun every week. Be a part of YouTube's best trivia game show. This Halloween, join us for the Horror Movie Mega Trivia Challenge. This November, join us for the Star Wars Star Trek Mega Trivia Challenge. Do you miss the days of neon leg warmers, cassette tapes, and Rubik's Cubes? Well, look no further because we've got the perfect show for you. Mr. Burger in the morning, Sunday morning right after Flashcast. Remember, the fun starts when you hit that subscribe button. See you on YouTube.
All right, folks, like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Like and subscribe, please. Like and subscribe
And
to
turn on
the
those
show. Tell your
notifications.
friends about it. Yep, turn on your notifications. Don't just like and subscribe. Turn on your notifications. Tell your friends. Share the show out with all the social medias out there. And let's push this show into the stratosphere. It's hard to make any traction on Friday night. We really appreciate Tom Connors coming in, again, dropping bodies. But we do appreciate Tom Connors and everybody in the chat. Everybody. My name is Ercon, Knight Richard. We appreciate all of you guys. I am Sim. We appreciate all of you guys. Name some folks off, will you? Sir Angus Fungus.
Chad Crypto.
Yeah.
Yes,
I am
Jack Crypto.
Sin.
On your side, Chad, by the way. Don't let Commissioner
Matt G
Spugwell
came in
on
for a
your
little
side.
bit.
Yep. We appreciate all you guys coming in. Share this around with your folks. Hit me up on Twitter. Show the love. We really appreciate it. And one more big thing before we go. Catch us on Wednesday at 9 p.m. That's Wednesday at 9 p.m. We're adding a new show on Wednesday at 9 p.m. This show right here. That's Mr. Burger's Retro Rewind. It's this show only with a lot more pop culture talking and a little bit more analysis. And we're actually going to go into the 2Ks and talk about how stuff from the 80s and the 90s relates to stuff that's going on now. So it's a lot more pop culture news and reviews combined with the quiz show stuff, and that's going to be on Wednesday. We may do a call in on Rumble to get you guys to come in and do a little bit of chin wagging with us. And one other thing, folks, we need moderators. We need mods. So if you want to be a mod, drop a line in the comments on YouTube. Hit me up on Twitter. Let me know. We need moderators because we're getting bigger. So we're going to have mods.
We really appreciate you guys
in.
thinking that we need more eyes on us. We really appreciate you guys think of that. So hopefully we can, when we start growing bigger and bigger.
Yes, when we start growing bigger and bigger, we are going to need mods. Okay, so anybody wants to help out in that area, we really appreciate it. I guess that's it. Rob, you got anything to plug?
No, thank you guys for coming out. It's you guys make it fun for us as well. So really appreciate you guys interacting. It's good fun, good memories, and we'll see you guys next time.
And we appreciate the super chats also. Kira,
Yes.
you got anything to plug?
Nope, just gonna agree with Rob. It's nice talking to people, nice seeing what's going on, and nice, making digs at Mac if we ever talk about bad clothing again.
We will indeed. But until then, you can crush my spirit by talking about all my technical mistakes. And on that depressing note,
I thought it was heartfelt.
on that depressing note, my finger slipped. Oh, anyway, that's petty.
That's hilarious. That's what that is. That's hilarious.
The sacred blessings from the eyebrow, the Church of John Malin's eyebrows. Love, peace, and chicken grease. We are out.